Hey friends, what's up? Kaz here. Welcome back to another episode from the McFriends server. So I know I got a confession. I lied to you. I'm sorry. Will you forgive me, please? How about now? Anyway, the reason I say that is because last episode I said we were going to leave this spawn area and move on. Namely, we wanted to get to work on our nether tunnel. Now, unfortunately, I was thinking about this. I was like, this behind me looks like poop. This needs to be moved. So sorry, BR. I know this is what you and Jude worked on when you first got on the server, but it's kind of in the way and it looks terrible next to this. So one of the things I always want to do on the server is make areas look good, or at least buildings and such look all right. And this, I know it's the spawn, but it has kind of been neglected, and I kind of haven't bothered because I was like, well, it's like the industrial section, but Dark came in here, he put these cool roads down, he put these lights up, and I was like, you know what, it looks kind of cool. And then we made some cool iron farms. He's got a random item drop farm with just all the mobs, and then we got our gold farm over there, we got our paper reed farm down there. So it's kind of a used area, or well-used area, so might as well make it look good. Now, my original thought and idea was to put it on this side, make another similar house. Maybe we'll use some different colors. Maybe we'll use like red in here, or something else. I'm not sure exactly. Maybe we'll, basically kind of make it look similar. And I was thinking about putting it over here, and I was like, I can overhang. But, I didn't realize how close this edge was to over here. So that's not going to work. However, I do kind of like how this road kind of like curves around. And, a random storage room would probably fit in pretty good right here. And with some steps on this side to get up there. Thinking that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hop in and design a different size room. I wonder, or we'll start laying that out. So let me get to work on that, and we'll be back with you shortly. Now, I also want to kind of make these guys have their own trading booths, which I think we can do along here. Split them up into individual booths. Level this out a little bit, remove all this yellow and make it dirt again, and put that to dirt. Basically, we're going to do some tidying up around the spawn area. And just today, they released a new mob, just to give you a context of how long it takes me to record these, but we'll see if we get to update by the time I put this video out, and if so, we're going to do some exploring near my blisters, my underwater base, and we'll go looking. So let's get to building this storage area for everything around here. Looks like we got a lot of chests that we need to move into one area. Looks like Dark's got a ton. And then we'll get some stalls for those guys. So I'll be back with you in a moment. See you in a minute. Okay, so here we are. We are done. Don't you like how this little house looks? I use the same colors. No, I'm just kidding. This is the same house. This is the new one. It's a little bit smaller. It's not quite as wide because I didn't need to make room for the chest being lengthwise as well as the hoppers in there. So it's a little bit smaller. It's about the same depth, actually. Now I look at this. Yes. But it's not quite as wide. It's an exact square, where this one's more of a rectangle. This one's exact square. It turned out really nice. I thought I would try the red and then alternate the colors a little bit. Put the cyan up there, cyan down here, all the way around. And it's kind of funny because after I finished building the whole thing, I was like, wait a second, I could have made the door down here, and then I wouldn't have like this weirdness. But I didn't think about that till I was almost done with the roof, and I don't really want to redo it. I thought about trying to do maybe like 2 doors where this was a big slant, but I kind of realized this is kind of a small room in here, and I need all the chest space that I can get in here because this is about how many chests are used up out here. Around, there's a lot of empty chests around, so this will be nice to do some cleanup there. And I really like the way this looked. Actually, the next thing that I need to do is I need to start labeling stuff and moving it in there. I wasn't gonna bother with labeling stuff, but I'm an organizer at heart, and I think anybody who's really big into Minecraft cannot go without organizing stuff. It's just like it's ingrained. It's the biggest part about this game is just organizing all of your inventories and all the stuff that you collect. It's kind of funny. So the way I think we'll do this is here. We're gonna put stone here. And we're gonna put cobble and miscellaneous cobble. And let's see, where's the sign? Nope, that's not it. And miscellaneous stone in here, and then I don't know where we're gonna go after that, but I'm just gonna put all of these things down. Actually, you know what? I forgot. I was actually gonna put them on the chests. I think that if I put one here, I can't put one there, so I think I'll have to put them on the inside here. Yeah. So we're gonna start out with stone. Oops. Whoa, got a little crazy there. I mean, this efficiency for axe. So we're gonna put stone here. We're gonna do all caps because that's cool. That's how the cool kids do it. And then cobblestone and miscellaneous cobblestone and miscellaneous stone items. Yes. Then we'll just kind of keep doing that around the whole thing. I'm going to put all these signs in there. Probably put miscellaneous wood stuff. And I'm going to go to bed. Alright, so I'm going to organize this stuff. So we're going to organize that stuff. I'm going to move it all in here. I'm going to tear all that down. The other thing that I want to do here before the end of the episode is I'm going to level this, make this all grass, and then put all these 4 guys in like a little hut, kind of in like a long house where you can access them. So we're going to do that, but first we need to go and organize. So I'll be back with you in a moment. Okay, so here we are with our new storehouse layout, which this is kind of a cool way to put floating signs out. It's just you put a sign down. Let's get a couple signs. I can show you this real quick. I'm sure a lot of you know how to do this, but this is just, it's pretty cool. So you just put a sign down without anything on it, and then you put another sign on it. Float. Yeah, I can't spell. Whatever. And there you go. There's your floating sign. You can pretty much just remove that and it'll remove both the signs. So we're going to go ahead and put this back. So here's the storehouse. Now, as I was removing everything, we've removed all the chests in the area. Those building ones over there. I think those are Darkhawks. I don't know why, but he's got so many item frames. Not sure why he does, but if you're watching this, buddy, I've moved them all to here. So, a couple more things about this storehouse. So, it isn't that big. I mean, I think it's 18 chests with 3, 6, yeah, 18 chests. I think so, 12, yeah. So, I'm thinking what I want to do is, since we got some space, I want to drop this, put a little bit of a walk in this floor. We can drop that down a half step and then that down a full step. And then we can put one more chest at the bottom and probably 2 more chests at the bottom over here. And then if that still doesn't seem to be enough, that might be enough. It might look pretty cool as well. So we're going to do that. But before we do that, I need to repair this at some point. And I've just been working on clearing this out and putting uh, grass in its place, which is cool. And the last thing we're going to do before we finish this episode is we're going to move these guys over, and we're going to put them into 4 little stalls here just so we have them easy access and nobody can get to them and to infect their gibbles. And I don't know if I'm going to do it this episode, but I think so. This was a Ender Pearl elevator, but since we've gone to hardcore mode, it's not the greatest thing. So I think I'm going to tear this down and put a long walkway in here. Yeah, that'll look better as well. And then I think I'm gonna wrap it all up here by the end of the episode and put in a walkway here. Although we'll see how this looks once we tear this down. I think it'll still look good with a walkway there. Yeah, something like that. So I'm gonna keep clearing this out. Hopefully I don't lose my pick, and gonna repair that. And I'll be back with you once I get kind of a start of the stalls here. Got to quickly go on the fan server and design that and drop this down. So we'll be back with you. See you in a moment. Okay, well, here we do. So I made some changes to the storehouse as I was talking about. I dropped the floor down, and I figured that we probably don't need to raise the roof. Since we've dropped this down and added, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 more double-sized chests, and like a lot of these are very not full. Well, that one's pretty full, but a lot of these are not full at all, and those I didn't even use. But I had this idea of like kind of like a runway. That's the word I was looking for. So that, when you're down here and you need to get access to those chests all the way up there, yeah, you can crane your neck and all that. I mean, look at how uncomfortable that is. Look at that. You could see my collarbone right in there. Now, I don't want to see my collarbone. So, made this runway. I don't even know. Don't even ask. I'm really loopy. Been sick for a week and been doing this, but been fun. I actually like this. This storehouse turned out really well. So, and now this got rid of this big eyesore and that eyesore around this portal. I don't know what this is all about, and I don't know why there's so many freaking item frames. I think it was something Dark is working on, but he is not anymore. So I removed those and put all these guys in here so we can actually trade with these guys easier, and they should be protected in here. This is kind of fun. It's a similar build type as what I've been doing, and I think it turned out really well. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a little bit, it's small, but we only needed 4 slots for these guys until we can figure out some way to make a breeding system that works pretty good for 1.8. Now, before I let you go, I mean, we got some time still. So I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to remove this whole walkway now, and we're going to make it just a descending staircase down to there because the Ender Pearl elevator doesn't work anymore. Well, I mean, it still works. It's just you don't really want to use it because even with Feather Falling 4 boots, you still lose a half a heart when you drop down or when you use it. So I'm going to tear this down, and then we're going to build the descending staircase. We'll put some lights up and all that stuff. Side note, when I went back to get some XP so I could repair my pick, I accidentally threw away my bow. So I need to re-enchant that. And then somehow I've misplaced all my redstone as well. I think I must have brought it back with me. I'm going to need some more of that. So I got to run all the way back to my base as well before we can finish this. I don't even know where I put that. I've looked through all these chests and it's not in any of these, so I must have brought it back to my base. And then we're going to remove these, maybe make a little hut. I don't know. Probably won't do that this episode. Maybe next episode right before we go into the Nether and fix that up. So I'm going to rip this all down. I'm going to run back to my base and get the stuffs. And I'll be back with you to wrap this episode up. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. See you in a moment. Okay, so here we are. Welcome back. This is the last section of this video because we got this done. Now that just looks cool. And my little dude is waking up, so I better wrap this up. So I think this all turned out really nice. It's nice to take a little bit of time and just make some place look better. And this has been the spawn section. I don't think he's going to let me finish this up. But this is the spawn section, and, you know, we don't spend a ton of time in here, but every once in a while we got to come back here, get some iron or whatever, so might as well look good. And we're kind of all about making the whole world look good on this server, not have any spots to chance. And I really like this little runway thing. I've used it a lot. You kind of just stand in the middle and you get to access all the chests that you can in here, and it turned out pretty cool. Hopefully, if you guys use that, feel free to tweet that at me. I'd like to see some more screenshots of you guys using that, maybe in some other ways. But that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to head over to an ice biome real quick, grab some ice on my way back because I'm going to need that for my nether tunnel. I already got something designed. So I'm going to finalize that on the fan server. Hopefully we get that up next few days. You guys can hop on there, check out that, and show me some of your own designs. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this. This is Kaz from McFriends reminding you guys all, like, comment, subscribe. Enjoy the game. God bless.